Where that? Oh, there we go. All right, now we're in Beverly Hills, man. My phone was tripping because I'm trying to.
And then over here to our right, that tall building, those are condominiums. They're called the Sierra Towers. The top floor used to belong to Sir Elton John. Him and his partner sold it during the pandemic. They sold it, bought a house out here in Beverly Hills for $15 million. Lindsay Lohan, Justin Bieber, Cher, they all used to live in there before too. The one I seen pulling up before the pandemic was Courtney Cox from Friends. Right here, that's the Sierra Towers right there to our right.
Oh, Sierra Tower.
Now this street right here, Doheny Drive, is named after Edward Doheny. He was an oil tycoon and he used to own the Greystone Mansion. Well, he had gave the Greystone Mansion to his son for a wedding gift. 4 months later, his son was murdered.
Dang.
And we're gonna come across right now the Greystone Gates, where they did a shoot for Rush Hour 2. It was a wall that Jackie Chan had jumped over in the movie Rush Hour 2.
Oh, right.
And they've done quite a few movie shoots at this mansion as well.
Oh, right here, yeah. Yeah. It is,
Okay, so right here to our right, here's the Greystone Gates. This is from Rush Hour 2, when Jackie Chan jumped over the wall.
Yeah.
In the movie Rush Hour 2.
Oh, that's
the Greystone Gates. And then over here to our right, you can see the mansion right here up on top.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
It's a small mansion, huh?
Beautiful.
Worth a couple of quid, I suppose, isn't it?
And you know what? I don't know if they're open for tours, but they were before. They do tours here too. Okay, next we're coming up to the house where they did that reality show, The Osbournes, where Kelly Osbourne and Sharon. That's gonna be over here to our right, and it used to be Christina Aguilera's house before too. Genie in the Bottle.
Christina Aguilera.
Okay, so right here to our right, this is the house right here. And then right here, you can see the gates. There's the house right there.
Oh.
Sharon.
Got it!
That was it?
Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys the property that Frank Sinatra used to live on, and they tore down this house. They built another house there, so it's all it's gonna be on our right as we come up over here.
It's a nice house. It's nice.
So right here to our right is where Frank Sinatra used to live. Right here. They tore down the house and built that house up there on top. Now this next house I'm going to show you guys is where Dr. Phil used to live.
Yeah.
Too bad he still didn't live there, so I could stop by and tell him my problems. Okay, so over here to our left is where Dr. Phil used to live. Right here.
Oh, well, that's nice too.
That was Dr. Phil's house right down our left.
Dr. Phil looking doing good.
Now this next house I'm going to take you guys to is the boxer Floyd Mayweather's house that he bought after the McGregor fight for $25.5 million.
Ooh.
And he only bought this house out in Beverly Hills because he's always wanted to have a house in Beverly Hills. That's the only reason why he bought it. He may not be there much, but he's got his house out here in Beverly Hills. And also too,
Mayweather.
he's looking into a house in Bel Air. But right next to his house is where he did quite a few movie shoots. Just to name a couple of them: Beverly Hills Chihuahua,
Oh,
Beverly Hills Cop, and they also used it for the album cover of the Eagles, the Hotel California album. And that's going to be the Beverly Hills Hotel I'll be showing you guys right after Floyd Mayweather's house. So over here to our right, this white mansion that we're coming up to is Floyd Money Mayweather's. This is one he bought after the McGregor fight for $25.5 million.
Floyd Money Mayweather, baby.
Or you could say he bought it for security because the security's there more than he is.
Oh, Floyd Mayweather stuff, boy. Oh. Mayweather, stay weather. I hope you can see him come on soon.
Right here to our right, these are the bungalows at the Beverly Hills Hotel. They go for $8,500 a night. I remember when DJ Khaled used to get this one all the time with the palm trees in the front. And every time I'd see him out here, he'd be on his phone right there by the steps. Another one.
Another one.
Now these rooms up here, they run a little bit cheaper. They start off like about $1,100 to about $1,500 a night. And they started building this hotel back in 1912 and finished it in 1913. So as I make this right turn, I'm going to slow down just in case you guys want to get a picture of this famous Beverly Hills Hotel sign that's usually featured in movies.
That was Drake lit.
So right here to our right, there's the famous Beverly Hills Hotel sign that's usually featured in movies. And then over here to our right, where the flags are at, this is the angle they use for the album cover of the Eagles, the Hotel California album. But on the album cover, it doesn't have the flags on it. So as I make this right turn over here, I'm going to slow down just in case you guys want to get a picture of it from the back side over here. Is everybody okay?
Yes, sir.
Yeah? So here's the back side of the album cover of the Eagles, the Hotel California.
Oh, beautiful.
Such a lovely place. Okay, now this next house I'm going to show you guys is Charo's house. You guys know who Charo is? She's from Spain. And she used to come on this one TV show years ago called The Love Boat. And she also plays the guitar really good, but she's known for always saying, "Coochie, coochie, coo." We're also going to be over here on our left corner across the street. It's a white house with a black roof. So right here to our left is Charo's house. Right there. Where are you? Next, we're gonna go down Roxbury Drive. Roxbury Drive is one of the streets where a lot of the older actors and actresses used to live. A lot of the legends. Some of you guys might know who I'm mentioning. Some of you guys probably never heard of any of them. But we're gonna go down that street next. And here's Roxbury Drive right here. So this house that's under construction over here to our right, they're remodeling, and they remodeled this house a few years back, and this is where Andorra from Bewitched lived, Agnes Moorhead, right here to our right.
Oh, yeah, damn.
And then over here to our right is where Rosemary Clooney lived, George Clooney's aunt. She was a singer, and she was also on Broadway, and she was known for White Christmas. And this was her house right here to our right.
Oh, good.
And then over here to our right, we got Betty Grable. She was a model and an actress, and she was known for the movie How to Marry a Millionaire. And you know what else she was known for? Her legs.
I missed the film.
So this was Betty Grable's house right here to our right.
I had 2 films popping me out.
And then next we got Peter Falk, Columbo.
Missed them 2 films.
He passed away in 2011. His wife Sarah still lives there. As a matter of fact, we seen her this morning on my last tour. So here's her house right here to our left. Columbo and his wife Sarah. And then this house right here to our left, he was a comedian, Jack Benny. This was Jack Benny's house right here to our left. Hey, you see this lady with the dog over here to our left? That's Lucille Ball's house, daughter-in-law. I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy.
That's her son's wife, little Desi. So right here to our left was Lucille Ball's house. I Love Lucy. Her son Desi Arnaz Jr. and her, they live there. That's their house now. Okay, next we're going into Holmby Hills. This next house, we cannot see much of it because it's surrounded by bushes and trees. But it was the last house that the king of rock and roll had out here in Holmby Hills, Elvis Presley. The last owners were going to tear it down. They had a grand estate sale there. They were selling everything out of the house because their plans were to tear it down. Well, a new owner ended up buying it. It's not tearing it down, but they're doing some remodeling to it. And we're going to come up to the backyard first. Then as we pull up further, you can see the house. So right here to our right is the backyard of Elvis Presley's last house he had out here in Holmby Hills. Now this house right here to our left of the black gate, that was Mick Jagger's house from the Rolling Stones.
Oh, Mick Jagger.
Then over here to our left, this house with the green copper roof. That was one of the houses that Marilyn Monroe rented. And she rented all her houses except for the one that's shown in Brentwood where she overdosed. She was only 36 years old when she died. And she was also a foster child.
Yeah.
Burt Reynolds and his wife Lonnie Anderson also lived in that same house right there. Now, right here to our right, there's Elvis's house. His last house he had out here in Holmby Hills. Now this house right here to our left is where the king of pop lived, Michael Jackson. This is not the Neverland Ranch. You see that balcony up there on top? That went to his bedroom where he died. And he was renting this house for $100,000 a month. And the only reason why he was renting was because up there in the